Hi everyone, my name is Allison. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Scorpio. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you're new, just a reminder, I end every reading with a love reading for people that are single and looking for love. However, at the first of the year, I'm actually going to change that. So moving forward, you'll have the zodiac reading and then the love reading is going to be separate. That way I can go into a little more detail on it. And I want the videos to remain between 20 and 30 minutes. I think that that's pretty good timing for people that are on the go. So look for that. That's a change that's coming in. And I have a new website I'm really excited about. So in celebration, if you sign up for the newsletter, it's going to automatically enter you in for a drawing for a free 30-minute reading with me. It's only for 3 months. We already had the first drawing December 1st, so you still have January 1st and February 1st. And after that, it ends. That's it. So if that is something you're interested in, please go ahead and sign up for the newsletter. It's at the bottom of every page on my website. And all the links are in the description below. You can also book a personal reading there. I have an online tarot masterclass, which I teach over Zoom. It's actually live. You are given homework. So let's begin. All right. So I cleanse, shuffle, and I meditate, and I ask for the strongest energy to come through in the cards. Let's see what the universe wants to tell Scorpio today. First card out, Five of Pentacles. We have Two of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Tower. For your opportunity, we've got the Queen of Wands. For your challenge, we've got the King, or it's not the King, the Knight of Cups. Okay, so we have a mixture. We only have one major arcana. That is the Tower. So a lot of energy coming in here. I like this for you. All right, Scorpio. So first card out is the Five of Pentacles. This is the card of lack. This is pointing out a type of weakness. And how you combat that is that you don't acknowledge the weakness in a sense. You know, I'm not someone that tells you to run from anything, if you've been watching me for a while. But what you want to do is focus on your strengths, not your weaknesses, and double down on the strengths. And that's how you can find your way out of this. This is usually someone that's in survival mode or fear mode. That is your recent past. I think maybe things have been going so good for you, Scorpio, that something surfaced and it's making you look at something that you find as a weakness. Because I don't feel, again, I don't feel any pain coming out for you. This might just be some things that are surfacing, maybe some memories that are coming up. Maybe someone said something to you and you're readjusting and you're looking at things. Your present energy is the Two of Cups. I really feel that this is about you being in that beautiful, loving vibration. I feel that you are in the moment. You are literally looking for your tribe. I think you're meeting a lot of new people right now, new connections. I feel like, you know, if you're single, this could be a potential where you're meeting new other single people that are potential candidates for like a real partner. But I just feel like you're meeting a lot of really cool people that are your tribe right now. In your near future, we've got this Knight of Wands, and this is really about you taking that bold step and having no fear, and you are literally stepping out and you're going to start creating something for yourself. You're building something, whether it's going to be a business, a relationship, it could be building towards retirement, whatever it might be for you, you are definitely doing it. She has no fear. She's following her passion. Her passion in this card is to go out and see this flower bloom. It only blooms once a year at midnight, and she has no fear. It doesn't matter if there are scary things out in the forest. She's taking her torch, she's bringing her light, and she's going to do it no matter what. And that is a beautiful attitude that you have going into your near future. All right, let's get some clarifiers. Also, what I'm going to be doing in the near future, coming after the first, I'm going to introduce some other decks. I've got over 100 different tarot decks, but I love the ones that you see me use all the time. I'm so connected to them. I'm not sick of them. I absolutely love them. But I know that some people want to see some different decks, so I might start doing that. Well, I am going to start doing that. And I'm going to also add oracle cards. So not a lot, but I'm going to add a few oracle cards. I love them too. Okay, so here we go. I was guided to do several shuffles, even though I cleanse, shuffle, and meditate before I even go on. So Scorpio, there's something coming for you. 2 of Swords. 3 of Swords. We've got the Page of Cups. We've got the Page of Wands. Get my ring off. We have the Ace of Swords, a gift and blessing from the universe. And the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is here twice for you now. It's also in your challenge, but it's in your near future. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the clarifiers. So with this 5 of Pentacles, the card of lack, it is being clarified by the 2 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. So we haven't seen any pain come up recently in the Scorpio readings. Life ebbs and flows. This is telling me that if you've got any pain now, and it could be that maybe you're still shedding, right? You're still undergoing these changes and these transformations from Scorpio season, because in the guidance and advice, we do have the Tower that's here. So if there's anything that needs to be released, if you still have pain in your heart, this is an opportunity for you to pull each individual sword out and start the healing process. This is from your recent past. So when this is the card of lack, maybe you're focusing on your strength right now and your strength is healing. Then we have the 2 of Swords. This is talking about maybe some people are at this kind of indecisive moment, and maybe you can only see 2 avenues for things. But really there's a third option for you. We've got the sword crossing. It's either or, but you really have a third option, this third island out in the back. So that's just kind of telling me that it's maybe a matter of you pulling back and looking at things from a different perspective and looking at all the different options that are before you versus an either or, black, white. Look at the gray area in between, and maybe that's going to give you a more suitable option for yourself. But only you know what that's going to be for you. That's your recent past. Then we look at your present energy with this 2 of Cups, and it is being clarified by the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. So you've got 2 pages. This is a young energy. And like I said, I feel like you're meeting new people here. So new tribe, whether it's going to be a platonic friendship, whether it's a romantic relationship. This could even be coworkers that you're in alignment with, right? And what I mean by that is, let's say you're doing a job that is an alignment for you, something that you really believe in. It's not just something that you go to work every day and it just pays the bills. It's something you're really passionate about. And I think you're just meeting a lot of new people. Well, look, the new energy showed up. 2 pages, 2 very young energy. This is young emotional. I think you're very enthusiastic about meeting these people, and this is your present energy and the situations that you're also involved with that. We've got the Page of Wands. Again, another new opportunity. It's new energy again. So we've got new emotional exuberance, and we've got new excitement. That's that passionate beginning to be able to pursue these new relationships. Like I said before, 2025 just seems to be taking off for a lot of signs, and I see really beautiful things coming in for Scorpio, and it's showing it right here in the present energy. Then we get into your near future. You're still pursuing something boldly. You have no fear, which is awesome. You're putting yourself out there, following your passion. It is being clarified by the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Cups. This is about you having this breakthrough, this triumph in victory, in thinking, in clear thinking. I think this is also you standing in your truth. I think you always do, by the way. I just think it's about you getting even more clarity and really taking some masks off. I need to turn my fan on. It's so hot in here. I think it's about you maybe even taking the mask off. So I don't think Scorpio walks on eggshells, but I'm just saying if you are ever in that situation, I don't think you're playing that game anymore. I think you're just putting yourself out there and people can accept you for who you are. And I think that that is a position of strength and power for you. An ace also can represent a new beginning in clarity, in truth, maybe a breakthrough in something. If you are struggling to try and make some decision about something, maybe this is that aha epiphany moment. Then we have the Knight of Cups, and he's walking towards your future. That's another thing I want to say. My camera is hooked up. I just have to integrate it with software, and then we're good to go going into the new year, where you see me in the top left corner and everybody gets to see the spread. I read organically, and I really want you to see it, because then you would see he is actually walking towards your future, carrying a cup of love. And this is beautiful. This is you. This is you carrying your heart, carrying your love forward. And I love this for you. You know, it's about you really pursuing your passion. I think that for a lot of you, it can also represent you having an artistic expression in something, that is something that also fills your heart. It's this beautiful expression, whether it's music, painting, writing, drawing. It could be something as simple as maybe, well, it's not simple, but let's say you like to cook. If you're a pastry chef, it's you making these incredible decorations. I mean, you can see it on some of the posts I put on there. I personally love cooking, and I have a background in catering from a long time ago, and I really appreciate the artistic skills that go into food, and like decorating a cake and anything else, ice sculptures, because that's also transitory art. All that time, effort, and energy went into something that's either going to be consumed, it's going to be eaten, and you're creating these wonderful memories for people, or it's an ice sculpture, and here is this thing of beauty, and it's going to melt, and it's going to go away, and then you have to do it again. But it is that idea of creating something of beauty. Anyways, that's the energy that's coming off of it. It's also in your challenge position. So there's a lot to be said for the Knight of Cups right now. That is your current energy. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the guidance and advice from Spirit. First card out is the Queen of Swords. This is the Queen of Truth, Queen of Challenges in this deck. And this is really about you, again, having more clarity of thought. You're seeing the truth of things. And I think that that's going to be true of relationships, your career, just yourself in general in this life. I think a lot of clarity is coming through. I think you're seeing your friends for who they are. We just had the holidays. We still have New Year's to go through, but I feel like things are really revealing themselves to you, and you're able to see things for what they are, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful. You're really seeing it. Then we have this, another page, another young energy. We've got the Page of Wands, and I love this. So you have the Page of Wands twice, and they're actually right above each other. It's set up like this on the reading. So this is part of your energy, and now this is part of the guidance and advice from Spirit. This is about you taking that beautiful, bold step and pursuing something that you're very passionate about, to take that bold step forward. The story behind this card is he wants to be a wizard so bad, this young boy, and he takes his staff and he's going to turn this rabbit into something else or disappear it. The rabbit is not afraid. The rabbit knows he does not have the skill yet. He's a child. He's got that young energy, but he's got that audacity. He's very bold, and he marches over to him, and you see the magic sprinkle, but nothing's happening. This is that beautiful young energy, and this is what you have. You're taking these new young steps into new adventures. Maybe this is about you retiring. It's going to be a vacation. Maybe it's a brand new relationship or friendship, a new hobby, a new club. You're doing something new. It's young energy, and it's exciting. You're trying something different. We also have the Tower. This is when you are releasing what no longer serves you. Scorpio, you are the Death card. Change and transformation. That's where you do the releasing yourself. This is the Tower. This is when the universe steps in and releases what you're not able to release, or what you don't see you need to release, or you're unable to. Maybe you're holding on to something so tight and it's not working out for you and you can't see it. And the universe comes in and just wipes it right out. And then it creates space for something new and beautiful to come in. All right, let's get some clarifiers. Oh, we've got the Sun, the most positive card in the deck, the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Strength card, and the King of Pentacles. So with this Queen of Swords, it is being clarified by the Sun and the Eight of Pentacles. This is the most positive card in the deck. This is bringing you victory and success. So that clarity with the Queen of Swords is allowing you to get victory and success. It's allowing you to figure out what you want to follow with your heart. What's your passion? You know, maybe you went through a rut and you didn't feel anything, and now it's kind of surfaced and you're able to see clearly. You're able to follow your heart. You know, maybe you had to melt your heart a little bit if you had some bitterness or cynicism come in. This is about you coming at it from a place of optimism and positivity. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles, and this is just telling me that you are willing to do the work. You're willing to put in the time and effort to really follow your passion and to make sure you're following your inner child, and you have that victory and success, but it doesn't come easy. It's not a passive energy. It's you actually seizing the moment and putting yourself out there. Then with this Page of Wands, it is being clarified by the Six of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So, you know, the knights are on a mission, and this knight is taking one steady foot in front of the other to proceed very cautiously because he wants to be successful. He doesn't want to make a mistake, so he proceeds very cautiously. With the Six of Cups, this is about you proceeding with your heart. I feel that you're using the knowledge and wisdom of this knight, and you're taking it also with the love of your heart. That's a powerful combination. Let me just show you. So you've got the knowledge and the wisdom represented here, and then you've got the love and really pursuing it. I feel like this card always represents the melting away of any bitterness or cynicism, but you have to do it yourself. It's just a process, so that if you have that, it's now for you to start to look at it and let it go. And the example I always like to use is someone that's a romantic. Maybe they're idealistic when they're younger, and then life beats them down. Maybe things don't go right. Certain things happen, and it causes that beautiful heart to start protecting itself, and it crusts over with a bitterness and cynicism to protect itself and to protect the person. Well, that might be okay for a little while, but then there comes a point where you're just hurting yourself. So now if you're in that boat, you need to reopen that heart again, right? It's a muscle. You have to exercise it. So it might be a little awkward at first, but you need to take that time to really start nurturing that heart. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's about nurturing that heart and stepping away from bitterness or cynicism. Look at the words you choose. Look at your thoughts. And that will allow you, it'll help guide you. Okay? It might be a transitionary process that you're going through, but it's really powerful and it will really help you. Then we have the Tower, and it is being clarified by strength and the King of Pentacles. This is your strength and courage. This is you tapping into that inner beauty and strength and really being able to conquer anything that's coming your way. So I just feel that if it's heart related, you know, if it's the bitterness or cynicism, you can absolutely conquer it. If it's things that are no longer serving you, that's what this Tower is representing, you can absolutely weather that storm and push through it, and you come out bigger, better, and stronger on the other side, because that's stuff that's taking up space. Get rid of that dead weight, and you let something beautiful and new come in. You need to create that type of space. You'll probably feel lighter in the end, but sometimes it's not pleasant when it happens. But in the end, when you look back, you're like, oh, I'm so glad it happened. Then we've got this Knight of Pentacles. This is about you having that wealth and health and really tapping into everything that I feel is representing abundance and prosperity in your life. I feel that you are really being guided right now to create the life that you want. And it's just about you holding that energy and holding the thought process. I mean, you've got the Sun here. It's you really tapping into this beautiful place of optimism and that energy and that positive vibration, and you keep putting it out into the universe, and it's going to start coming in for you. Wow, that is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now I'm going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the Queen of Wands. So you have an opportunity to step into your magic and really start creating the life that you want, the relationship that you want, step into the career you want, or open your own business if that's what you want, retire if you want, get a new pet, whatever it is that you're looking for. It's about you stepping into your magic and not letting anybody else get in the way. And I mean that in a good way, right? Don't let someone interfere or stop your dream from happening. That is your opportunity. Your challenge is the King of Cups. I'm sorry, I keep saying that. It's the Knight of Cups. I don't know why the word King keeps coming in. So you have it twice in this reading. This is the traditional card. This is the other one. And you see he's playing the harp. It's about an artistic expression that's really helpful. So, but this is in your challenge position. So is your challenge impossible? Absolutely not. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder for it to achieve it. The opportunity is easy. It's there for you to pluck. So it's very easy. And I'm going to get clarifiers in just a second. But for your challenge position, it's a challenge for you to follow your heart and lead with your cup of love. So you might very well have, some of you, that bitterness or cynicism, or maybe you're in your head right now and you're not really focused on your emotions. Okay, that could be part of it too, that you've got other things going on, but it's in a challenge position. And when you can get this challenge, it really benefits you. Okay, so it's a matter of tapping into that heart, following your heart. And for some of you, not everybody has it, but for some of you, having that artistic expression. And that's something you can do alone or in a group, however it works for you. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. We've got the Empress, the Nine of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the Three of Cups. So let me put that deck over there. So with this Queen of Wands, and your magic cannot be touched, it is being clarified by the Empress and the Nine of Wands. And I love this for you. This is really about you coming at it from a very loving, nurturing standpoint. I feel that whatever it is that you want to bring in, if you come at it from a place of love, from something that you really feel in your heart, it will absolutely manifest in. We also have the Nine of Wands. This is that wounded warrior energy. You see the bandage on his head. This is really telling me that I think that you're strong, you're powerful, you've gone the distance, you're still standing after all these battles, but you know what? You really are close to burning out, because the Ten of Wands talks about having all of these burdens. And I just feel that it's about you protecting your energy right here, to tap into that love space, but pay attention to where you're giving your energy away, where you're directing your energy, and try and keep some for yourself. I feel like you've almost overstretched yourself at this stage. So just pay attention to your energy. Then in your challenge position, we've got this Knight of Cups, and it's being clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Three of Cups. And this is really telling me that for you to lead with a cup of love, and maybe even have an artistic expression, it's about you being very strategic about it. And that could involve you running away, because you see he's really running away. But I feel that it's whatever works for you. That it's about you being strategic. Strategic could mean that you stay, that you run away, that you come at it from a different angle, that you delegate and you give something to somebody else and you don't even deal with it. Whatever it is for you, I just feel that it's about you being very strategic about it. We also have the Three of Cups. I think that you benefit when you're leading yourself with your cup of love. I feel that you benefit from being in the company of other people. I think this is an excellent time to celebrate, to have this beautiful feeling of community and celebration. And because it's the holidays still, it's a celebration of love and life. And I think that that is like almost key to this whole reading. It's about love and life. It's beautiful. You have a lot coming in for you, Scorpio, and I'm so happy that you are not in that massive pain over the last few years. I'm probably going to keep saying that because I really am happy about that. I know a lot of Scorpios, so I see it reflected not only in their lives, but I see it in the energy of the cards. All right, everybody, that is what I have for you for today. Now I'm going to roll into the love reading, and this is the last love reading because now I'm going to have it separate. So if you are single and looking for love, this next part is for you. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. I read all the comments. I'd love to know. And if you've never seen me go live, I go live every single Tuesday for Tarot Tuesday, where I answer your questions. It is by donation. Some people are submitting their questions in advance through PayPal because we're all in different time zones, or they do it live through PayPal and Super Chat. It's a lot of fun. If you've never seen an episode, you can see a previous episode on my channel, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and it'll give you an idea what to expect. It's a lot of fun. If you can watch it live, please show up in the chat. I've got wonderful moderators, and they can answer questions for you while I am going and doing the reading. But we have an excellent community with so many wonderful people. I love it. I'm so blessed in this life. So if you can, please show up live. It's a lot of fun. And if you want to ask a question, you can. If you don't know what to ask, you can just say, what does the universe want to tell me today? Or just pull some general energy for me. And you'll see that. That's what some of the questions say when they come in. All right. That being said, let's go ahead and get into it. And if you're leaving at this stage, don't forget, if you want to sign up for the newsletter, that'll enter you into the drawing. And you can check out the other zodiac readings. All right. So here we go. So, like the others, I've cleansed, shuffled, and I've meditated, and I've asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards. So, let's see what the universe wants to tell Scorpio today. All right, here we go. We have Queen of Cups. We have the 10 of Wands. What was I telling you? You're right there, and here it is. 10 of Wands. Interesting. Okay, then we have the Page of Swords, and I pulled the clarifiers in advance for the love reading, and that will be the Queen of Wands. That is the Justice card, the 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. I'm laughing because that's the same card that showed up in the main reading, and I have to say, this is what happens. So that was the main zodiac reading, right? So I pulled Scorpio's energy. So now I'm doing the love reading specifically for people that are single and looking for love. And some of the same cards show up because it's still Scorpio. Different deck, but same Scorpio. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you the 3 main cards. And it's going to be the Queen of Cups, the 10 of Wands, and the Page of Swords. What is this telling me? Well, if you want love, you can absolutely find it. You need to make sure you love yourself first. So she is all about pursuing love, but this is telling me that you need to love yourself first. Once you have that self-love, it's very easy for you to put your love out into the world and to attract that type of love back. Make sure you heal your heart and you love yourself. Self-love, self-care. It's like what they do on the airplane. You put the mask on yourself first before you do a young child next to you or someone else next to you that needs help. You need to take care of yourself first, love yourself first, and then everything else follows. That is being clarified by the Queen of Wands and the Justice card. I love this for you. So you've got the 2 queens, right? So that Queen of Cups is being clarified by the Queen of Wands, which is telling you to take these bold steps forward, to follow your passion, follow what you're enthusiastic about. You're making the right connections. You're making things happen. This means you're making the right connections with yourself for that self-love and self-care. You're making the right connections with people that you want to possibly date, or it's about making the connections where maybe it's about you joining a meetup group, a singles club. Maybe it's an athletic club that you're going to join, an investment club, something where there's other people that are single there. Now, obviously, an investment club, you don't know if they're single or married, but it's a matter of just getting yourself out there, do something that you're passionate about, and then you meet someone else that's also passionate about it. It's just getting yourself out there. It actually is a numbers game. You have to meet a lot of people in arenas that you really like to find the person that's a good match for you. So this is about you having no fear and putting yourself out there. We also have the Justice card. I love this for you. This is about you really coming at it from a balanced position of you standing in your truth. This is about you really coming and just being yourself. I really feel this for a lot of signs, and you are now one of them. You don't need to have a mask on. This is about you being your authentic self, putting yourself out there. You're standing in your truth, and you are attracting people that love you for you. They see you for you. Now, can someone put on a good show? Of course they can. That's why you have to use your discernment to see if they're authentic or if they're just, a player. So it's a matter of you really standing in your truth, but you're so strong that if somebody is like that, that's a weak individual that's a player. They're pathetic and they're weak. And our society, like a lot of other societies, are actually indulging that kind of behavior right now, but it's not healthy. It's just not. And anyways, you're not in that mode. You are actually looking for a real relationship. If you're watching this reading, this is for a serious relationship. The second main card that came out is the Ten of Wands. Again, like I said, this is about you watching your energy. This is telling me that you've taken on too many burdens. So this could be responsibilities that are not just yours, but things that you've taken on from other people, from work. Whatever the situation is, it's now time for you to reassess and give some of those responsibilities back, or maybe they're no longer needed. Maybe they were at the time and now you're just doing it as a routine, and it's time for you to reevaluate and maybe let some things go. A lot of the times people push off their responsibilities onto other people. And so they're going around scot-free and somebody else is overburdened. And if that is your situation, it's a good time to reevaluate. We're coming up on the first of the year, and to give those responsibilities back. And someone might bitch and moan and complain, oh my God, no, I need you to do that. No, they're a grown-up. They can do it too. Some people do it as a form of manipulation so that they can walk around eating ice cream all the time while you're working. And yes, it happens a lot. So I'm just saying, it's a funny example. I like hyperbole, but this is just for you to go ahead and look at your energy, where your focus is, where your energy is. Because if you can shake some stuff off, you're going to lighten yourself. You're going to lighten your vibration. It's so much easier for you to find love and just to live life in general. So that Ten of Wands is being clarified by the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So this is telling me that you're definitely able to do the work, to look at the details, to see what can be released. I think it's easy for you. I think you just have to go and stand up and say, I don't want this anymore. And it's that easy. Then we've got the Three of Pentacles. This is talking about being grounded, stable, and secure. And if you're looking for marriage, it's definitely coming in for you. And it's a really strong foundational card. But I think it comes in as a clarifier of the Ten of Wands about you releasing these burdens, because I don't think that the burdens are going to attract any type of solid, good relationship. I think if you're stressed and overburdened, you're going to be attracting either someone that's going to be putting more burdens on you, or someone that's on the same lower energy level. So you really do need to evaluate your energy. The third main card that's here is the Page of Swords, a young, beautiful page. And he is a detective, and he is out and about looking for truth, and he is going to make things happen. He's also looking for communication, fresh, new communication. So that tells me you are absolutely going to be meeting people, and you're going to have a lot to say. So it's let's say you go to a meetup group and there's super loud music and you can barely talk. I don't think that's the kind of thing that you're doing. I think you're going to these arenas where you can actually have a real conversation, whether it's kept on a light tone or a deep tone. It doesn't matter. It's just you having these beautiful moments of communication. Maybe you haven't dated for a while and now you get to go out and banter a little bit. Maybe it's about you just going and meeting people. It doesn't have to be where, let's say I'm a female, I was going to go out and meet men. There's other women there that I could be friends with too. It's not just that, you're only focused on the men. You're interacting with everybody in that group dynamic, and just because some of the men aren't dating material for myself, it doesn't make them the enemy, or it doesn't make them any less important as people. Maybe I've met some really good connections for friends. You know, you're putting yourself out there, and you know what? Let's say you meet a friend that way. Well, maybe one of the guys there who I'm not, in chemistry with, but maybe he's got a friend of a friend or a friend, and they introduce me. He brings them to the group one day, and we hit it off. You truly never know. Or maybe it's a business offer, but I was going there for singles. You really never know what life is going to present. You need to be open and receptive and be in the flow. So have those conversations. You never know what's going to come your way. It is being clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Six of Swords. This is all, the swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. This is all these communicative cards. So we've got the Seven of Swords. You be strategic about it. Like I said, really think about what you're saying to people and just put yourself out there. Be your authentic self. But it's being strategic too. So then we've got the Six of Swords. I really feel that this is you transitioning into this new avenue, this new you. I really do. I mean, a lot of pages came up in the main zodiac. So when we're looking at this is really a lot of new and exciting things I think that are coming your way. So if you want love, can you find it? Absolutely. Make sure you have that self-love. That would really, really help you. Work on yourself, because that's the most important thing. Love yourself, get centered, and everything else falls into place. Wow, Scorpio, I love you, and I love this reading for you. I think it's great. So that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And if you find love, please come back and leave a comment. Everybody loves a good love story, whether it's in 3 months, 6 months, a year, 5 years from now. Just do it on a random video. I read all the comments, and so does everybody else. And people really enjoy it. All right. That's what I have for you. And don't forget to check out Tarot Tuesday, where I go live every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. I will be live on New Year's Eve. It just happens to fall on a Tuesday this year. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. I also have an online tarot masterclass that's taught through Zoom. And if you'd like to sign up for the newsletter, that'll enter you into the drawing. All the links are in the description below. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Happy New Year. Bye for now.